Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff Cordero and today we're outside, and what I'm doing here is I'm going over and trying to build a sight tape for these new arrows that I built for TAC this year. So let's go over why I'm deciding to build a new arrow to go to TAC this year instead of using stuff I've used last year. Last year I used the Sirius Apollos. They were my hunting arrows and they were just kind of my everything arrows. They were about 520-ish grains and they were great. I have absolutely no problem with them. This year I decided to switch. I went to the Sirius Orions, which is the 4mm. This is like the micro diameter. This is about as small as you're gonna get for a hunting shaft. And this is what I'm gonna hunt with, except the hunting arrow that I have built out right now weighs 538 grains. Not that that's a big deal with my draw length or the draw weight that I have on this Mathews, but I wanted something that was just a little bit faster and just something I can go to TAC and have fun with. Last year I went to TAC with my hunting setup, and the reason why I did that is so I could test my whole setup, my arrow setup, my bow setup, me being able to do side hill shots, up, down, left, right, do all the things just to test my ability. I was able to do that, and now that I kind of know what that's like, I kind of wanted to build a lighter, faster arrow to go to TAC with, just to have a little bit more fun, to cut through the wind a little bit better, to build a longer sight tape so I have 130 yards on my spool that's usable. With a lighter, faster arrow, I can get a better sight tape. So that's kind of the reason why I went to I'm going to build a lighter arrow for this. This one comes out to be 438 grains, so it's exactly 100 grains less than my hunting arrow. This is a Sirius Orion. This is a 300 spine. These weigh 8.09 grains per inch. The 250 spine that I'm going to shoot for hunting season weighs like 9.05. So they're a really light shaft, especially for the micro diameter. So for point weight, I'm running 160 grains worth of total point weight. So the outsert system that comes with these Sirius Orions is from Archery. This outsert system weighs 65 grains with an aluminum post and an aluminum footer on the end of it. And this is a 100 grain field point that I'm going to run, so a total weight of 165. And I think the FOC on that comes out to be like 13-14%, somewhere in that ballpark. So for you FOC guys, it's still got a little bit of front of center weight. And this isn't actually a bad weight to go hunting with. 440 grains, 438 grains is not like too light of anything to go hunting with. I would feel more than confident taking this, go hunt anything. Hell, I'd go hunt elk with this, put a iron wheel in the front of it and be ready to go. The back is going to be a 4-fletch. I really like this over the 3-fletch. It gives me more clearance on my housing, especially when I start to dial into those longer ranges where I'm going to need all the clearance I can get. This 4-fletch gives me the most. If I had a 3-fletch with one vein up, it gets really close to the housing, but the 4-fletch gives me more clearance. So that's the reason why I'm going with the 4-fletch again, and they fly well. I've had no problems with these boning heat vanes. I hunted with them last year, absolutely love them. Yeah, let's just start. I'm at 50 right now. I'm gonna do this like I do all my other ones. I'm gonna take my sight here with my 50-yard pin on the bottom, and that's gonna be my floater. That's going to be my movable one. I'm going to sight in at 50 with that, and then continue to step back to 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, and just with this HHA sight wheel, just figure out where those numbers are, correspond it with their sight tapes, or build one on Archer's Advantage. Haven't decided what I'm going to do there yet. 50 yards. Kind of have an idea where this is going to come out to be because I knew what my ratio was on my wheel with my heavier arrows, so I'm just subtracting about 5 or 6 for each one on the wheel. So like 60 with my heavier arrow was 16 on the setup site, so I'm going to go to 10 and see what this looks like.